Yo, this crazy. So P from QC says Offset cannot own his solo music after he allegedly breached a private legal agreement. I know when Amigos officially broke up, we found out it was because Offset, he wanted to start his own solo career. He dropped his songs Cold and Fat 4321. And Offset dropped them songs trying to start his own solo career, but QC says they still own that song because Offset breached his clause in their contract by discussing matters online. Offset got online and said him and P weren't seeing eye to eye, and he haven't spoke to him in a long time. He stated that QC came to an agreement saying that he could own the rights to his solo music, but QC says they are no longer in effect because he talked about it publicly. Because Offset is not the owner of recordings he has made or continues to make with Motown on after January 15th, 2021, including the recordings 54321 and Code. Offset lack of standing to bring this to action, QC has argued Offset broke a confidentiality provision in their agreement, saying that the rapper revealed the terms of the settlement agreement in a complaint and social media posts. So I get what Offset's saying. He spoke to QC back in 2021 as far as branching off and doing his own solo thing. But last year, Offset got on social media and talking about it, saying him and P not seeing eye to eye, things not going his way. And according to what they saying, he breached the contract. So if it's in the contract saying you cannot speak publicly about this and you did it, I understand. Because I know he's grieving. Him and Quavo was grieving because Takeoff just lost his life. And to add this on top of that is not good, but at the same time, business is business. You got to read your contracts. You got to know what you're signing. And this goes for any new rapper coming into the game. Watch your contracts. Watch who you sign to. Because these days, you're going to end up getting a bad contract or you're going to end up getting signed to some killers that's going to catch a RICO. Like, you never know when you sign it to somebody else. For the past 5 years, so many rappers been preaching independence because of shit like this. You come into the game, let's say you got a buzz on social media, you got 100,000 followers, you don't need to sign to no label. You already got your following. You could drop your music exclusively on YouTube, Spotify, Apple Music, and just get your checks on tour. If you independent, that means you own your masters. So that means you making 100% of your own music. But it looks so easy to sign to a major label or sign to a label because they do most of the work for you. You don't got to do all that promotion, advertisement, distribution when you sign to a label. That's why it's so tempting. But at the same time, when shit not going your way, then you want to say F the labels, they not treating me right. So it's kind of a tricky situation because Offset signed the contract. So we have to honor the contract. They own his music. He spoke about it online, so he breached his contract. It's a sad situation because I know when the Migos first came into the game, they was under Gucci. But then once Gucci got locked up, they ended up signing to QC. QC was a brand new label. And Migos got them hot. The Migos brought QC from an unknown label to a huge mainstream label. Then they got Yachty, Lil Baby, and a whole bunch of other artists. So to see them going through this shit is sad, but you gotta read your contracts, man. It's better to go independent nowadays. What y'all think about this, your boy B? Make sure you like and subscribe.